Alrighty then. What a day, what a day. Okay, warning. The following live broadcast may contain loud, obnoxious, shrill, and alarming noises that might be considered disturbing, if not outright uncomfortable to listen to, especially if you're wearing headphones. I share my office space with an African gray parrot and two parakeets, and I have no control over their behavior while I am live streaming, unlike my regular videos where I have the opportunity to edit them out as best as I can. If you are sensitive to loud, surprising background noises, I recommend either not turning your volume up too loud or watching my edited, pre-recorded videos instead. Oh boy, what a day. What a day. Okay. So, hello everyone. Hello on this November, first live stream of November. Let me just do the usual checking to make sure everything works type of thing, because of course, no matter how many times I do this, it always feels like I still have no idea what I'm doing. So let me, oh, hello. Hello, James. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. And hi, Nita. Hello, Nita. Yes, yes, okay. So the crew is coming in. Slowly we're coming in. So, yeah, let me just double check my stuff here. Make sure. Oh, Jake, welcome back. Look at that. It's like I haven't heard you here for a while. So welcome, welcome. So let's see. Usually me and Jake talk on Twitter. That's why. So okay. So it looks like everything is okay. Let me just double check something. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that this is okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm assuming everything is fine here. So okay. Yeah. All right. I think we're good. I think we're good. Because I know that if it wasn't, you know, at least I have people in the chat who will warn me, but I'm pretty sure everything's okay. Oh, hello. Hello there. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Yes. So, yeah, I had a kind of exciting couple of days. So, before we get to that, hold on. Oh, hold on. I forgot to do the one thing. There we go. There we go. Okay, good. So, we're all set up on Facebook, so we're good. So, yeah, so let me get started here and do the, thank you, Jake. Yeah, thank you. So we're good to go. I missed my official sound man from Norway. So, okay, so let's get this started, and then I can get on to my, do a little housekeeping, and then get to my story time. Because, Jesus, did I have a week. So, hello, everybody. My name is Daphne Lage, and I am a cartoonist, illustrator, and comic book artist from New York. I have been self-publishing comics since 1992, and I am known for the funny animal fantasy adventure Tall Tales, which I can try to get all the reflections out, because I always have to get the shiniest lamination on the covers. So yeah, so this is Tall Tales, and I am also known for my medieval fantasy soap opera EGORAVEN, Heir of the First Unicorn. And look what a beautiful thing that she is right here. We will talk about her more in a minute. You can read both my comics online at Tall Tales, TAILS online.com, and egoworks.com, which is also listed above me here, EGOWORKS. And if you're watching me on Facebook and Twitter, which I am streaming simultaneous to, you can also check out all my videos on how I make these comics on my YouTube channel. At Daphne Lage, Lage art. I have a whole bunch of videos there that is all about making comics, art supply reviews, that type of thing, and evergreen content that you can enjoy to this day. Speed paints, the whole thing. So yeah, so go check out my channel on YouTube. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, so some of the housekeeping that I want to get through before we actually, well, it's, it's stuff we're going to talk about anyway. So just so you all know, because we always like to have Kickstarters and campaigns running in one form or another. So for those of you who missed the EGORAVEN campaign and want to see what's coming up now, we have a campaign for the Oswald Chronicles Volume 1, the first trade paperback for the Oswald Chronicles. It collects the My First Day one-shot and issues 1, 2, and 3 of Passing Queens and Making Homes, the individual comics. So yeah, so this is the first time that Oswald is being collected in a trade. And if you're just hearing about Oswald right now, and this is your first time, so you go on over to the Kickstarter and check it out, because this would be the best place to start Oswald's story from the very beginning, from the literal beginning. So if you're looking for a jump on point, this is it. So head on over to the Kickstarter. It has 14 days left to go. And yeah, and like I said, it's the first trade paperback, so let's keep those trade paperbacks coming, because yeah, I am just addicted to trades right now. So yeah, so let's give JD the same love you guys gave EGORAVEN. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, so that's what's going on right now. I also currently, well, not currently, but I still have my fan art merchandise sale on my store. Head on over to egoworks.com, go to the store, and you can see all sorts of merchandise that I am clearing out and discontinuing. I will not be making a lot of these items again. And I also have some sketchbooks. If you were looking to get some sketchbooks too, I have those discounted as well. And yeah, so it's like, so that's what's going on too. So like I said, head on over to egoworks.com and head on over to the store and pick up a lot of this stuff while you still can. Because when convention season starts up in the spring, this stuff, especially the stickers, they fly off the tables. So I don't have that many left of them. And yeah, it's like if you've been waiting to pick up some stuff, this is also the time to get that. So head on over to the store and stock up on stuff, because like I said, a lot of this is discontinued, and I will not be making them again. So yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, so like I said, I had a hell of a week. Well, and it's only Wednesday. But we had a bit of a scare that I thought was going to affect the Kickstarter for EGORAVEN that we finished about a week or so ago. Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm going to show a close-up of it in a minute, but thank you. So what happened was that I had to, so the Kickstarter ended, and you know how I am. It's like I like having all my files ready to go, and that's why I like proofing stuff in advance and whatnot. So the second the Kickstarter ended, I started prepping all the files for everything, to get everything out, because I was going to be out of state for a week. And I wasn't going to be able to take care of this stuff while I was gone. So I really wanted to get everything, done and out the door for that, so I didn't have to worry about it. And so everything seemed okay. Everybody got their files, and, everything seemed okay until A couple of days before I was supposed to return, I was tracking 2 of the boxes from UPS. And, well, the first one delivered, but what happened was that I didn't know it delivered until the next day. So like I said, I wasn't able to really keep track of everything. So, and then I had another box deliver the day. So one delivered on Friday, one delivered on Saturday. No, it was, yeah. Actually I had 3 boxes deliver at the same. So it was one came on Thursday, one came on Friday, one came on Saturday. So I thought I was going to have all these books ready, when I got home, until I finally followed up on that Friday. No, was it Friday or Saturday? I think it was Saturday. I followed up. And then Saturday night, I called JD going, oh, it's like, can you get the boxes out from the front, especially since I saw in the weather that it was raining and I was so afraid that the boxes were going to get all wet and stuff. And then he goes, there's no boxes outside. And I go, what do you mean there's no boxes outside? It says on the app that both, that these boxes had delivered. And so I got the box from Thursday, but the box from Friday and the box from Saturday was nowhere to be found. So it's like, so from that Saturday, when I had to get on the plane and come back, my brain was just like hyper focused on one thing: where the F are my boxes? So I get back home, I check, to make sure that maybe it's like the boxes weren't tucked away in a strange place. And no, the boxes were not there. And, and the thing is that, and I was like really, really upset because these were books. So it's like, these were books for the Kickstarter, and they were my proofs for the trade paperback. And I was really looking forward to seeing those when I got back. So what happened? So the next morning, actually no, that night, I saw my neighbors, one of my neighbors, and I asked them, it's like, hey, I know it's a little late or whatnot, but did you get any packages accidentally delivered to you? And he goes, yeah, I did actually. There was a box that we had to go that his daughters took to where it was. And it's like, yeah, he got a box misdelivered to him, but it wasn't my boxes. It was somebody else's box from like another avenue down. So already, my brain is like, oh my God, it's like they misdelivered my boxes. My boxes is somewhere on this block somewhere, completely misdelivered and whatnot. So that, so I was just like out of my mind when I got home. It was not how I wanted to get home from, from where I was coming from. And I mean, went to sleep, slept angry and everything. So he says the next morning I was like on the phone for UPS, which was completely pointless because UPS doesn't allow you to talk to any representatives anymore. I mean, it's just the tree, and that was it. And, so I had to like, so I go, damn it, how am I going to talk to people? And I go, aha, I'm going to curse them out on Twitter. It's like, if they're not going to allow me to talk to a representative and deal with this privately, I'm going to go to Twitter to do it. I mean, it's like, look, this is their own fault. It's like that they set it up this way. If you don't want people to bitch you out on Twitter, make it so that I could talk to a representative easier on the phone. So, of course, it's like the representatives are saying, well, your tracking numbers say they delivered. We don't know anything else about that. And it's like, it's like there's nothing else. And it's like, what do you mean? It's like, you see, and that's the thing with Amazon is that, like Amazon, at least here, they take pictures of where they left the boxes and then they send it to you. So I always know where the packages are. So it's like the fact that nobody else does this, I think is kind of crazy, because it's like it would have saved me a lot of trouble had I have seen where they put the boxes. I would have known immediately if it wasn't my house. I mean, at least that would have been the thing. So they tell me that all I can do is just file a claim and this, that, and the other thing. And then it's like so I filed a claim for both the boxes. I literally went to a house that had a similar address to mine, seeing if my boxes were there. I mean, it was just like, that's just how out of my mind I was. It's like, hi, hey, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. You know, I mean, and I was just like going back, trying to go back and forth with UPS. And then on top of everything, so it's like, so these boxes are missing and this, that, and the other thing. And then on top of everything, I get a notice from my printer who's doing the actual comics. So it's like, oh, your books are done and blah, blah, blah. We're shipping them out tomorrow. And I was like, oh, God, great. You know, great. At least I'm getting something. And then he sends me a UPS tracking number. And it's like, I'm going, oh, great. You know, it's like, so I'm going back and forth with the UPS people on Twitter and this, that, and the other thing. I'm going back and forth with my printer, who said that they can't do anything about reprinting until UPS finishes their investigation, which could take up to 3 weeks. And it was just a whole thing. And then I'm trying to contact my printer with the comics, asking if maybe, like, can you put on signature deliveries so I make sure my books get here and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, it was just a whole thing. I was just completely terrified of everything I had coming from UPS. So this was pretty much summed up my Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, where it was just me going back and forth trying to figure out where these boxes are and this, that, and the other thing. Well, so this morning I put out a update to the Kickstarter, you know, just to warn everybody. It's like, look, you know, some of the books are missing. You know, this might affect some of the levels, you know, to get out, you know, in a timely manner, blah, blah, blah. Just give everyone the update as to what was going on. I'm not even minutes after posting this update where I hear a knock on my door. And it's my neighbors on the other side. And it's like, and I thought it was very, you know, odd, because it's like they very, you know, it's like, it's kind of rare that they come over, you know, it's like, you know, they're the type of neighbors you see outside, but you know, you don't really, you know, it's like, you know them, but don't know them type of thing. And then it's like, you know, it's like, oh, hey, you know, what's going on? And she goes, oh, I have 2 boxes for you. And I swear to God, you could have knocked me over with a feather at that moment. And I go, you have 2 boxes? And she goes, yeah. We just saw them sitting out there for a couple of days, and we thought it was safer to bring them in. But I guess what happened is that because I guess she was away, I guess the rest of the family wasn't sure what to do, you know, about the boxes. So I guess she came back and she goes, oh, the boxes are still here. Let me give them back. And lo and behold, it was the 2 missing boxes with my books in it. So the funny thing is that on Sunday, I said that on Monday I was going to I should go to those neighbors and ask them if they had the boxes, because I've seen UPS misdeliver my boxes to them before. Like, I was literally watching them do it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not like it would have been the first time. But the thing is, though, because I was so used to, like, when they got my boxes, they just came over and gave it to me, and they didn't do that this time. I just assumed they didn't have it. Turns out they had it they had the boxes the entire time. So I couldn't be, so I was ready to go on a whole UPS rant, today, you know, because it's like, yeah, UPS was on my shit list for like the past 3 days, because it's like, they kept saying they guarantee their deliveries and this, that, and the other thing, and, you know, and whatnot, but at the same time, they couldn't tell me where these boxes were or whatnot. But in the end, it just turned out to be simpler than that. It looks like UPS did deliver the packages correctly, but because I was away, they sat on the porch for so long, my neighbors actually got concerned, especially because it was raining. There was like really torrential rain going on. So because when I saw that it was raining, I thought that I was going to come back to completely destroyed books. But no, they took them in, and that was, and in the end, it's like that was the saga of the missing 2 boxes. So then I had to spend all this time trying to contact UPS, telling UPS on Twitter, we found the boxes, thank you so much, blah blah blah. Now I don't have to chase down your drivers like a rabid dog, and I talked to my printer, and it says, oh, we don't have to reprint anything. They found the orders and this, that, and the other thing. So at least now I'm a little bit more relieved that I'm going to get my comics from my printer. So I have a Uline shipment coming in. So if during the stream you hear the doorbell going, that's because I'm waiting for Uline, also UPS delivery, yeah, no, they really did. Yes, they missed it. I had graphics and everything. I had graphics ready to go to curse them out, and no, UPS actually did what they did to do, what they were supposed to do, and in the end, my neighbors did what they were supposed to do. I mean, it's like, they saw my boxes just sitting out there, and they were concerned after 2 days, so it's like they took them in until they saw me back at the house, so yeah, so in the end, it's like, it's like, bless, good neighbors, okay? So I might have to get them some kind of like gift certificate or something, because I swear to God, I almost had a heart attack when she says, I have 2 boxes for you. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so UPS missed, they missed being part of a rant. Although honestly, though, if there's anything that no, it was more something like this. So yeah, it was more like that, Yeah, so yeah, so that was more the graphics that I had. So yeah, so yeah, so what I did was I updated again my Kickstarter, telling them, it's like, look, we got the boxes, everything's okay now, is so far. Comics are coming tomorrow. I can now start the process of putting together these rewards. But like in the meantime, though, why don't I, so, and I also invited the people on Kickstarter to come over to the stream so I can show you what I'm packing. What they're going to be getting, the rewards that made it. In the end, everything made it to the house. And, well, the rants can't all be rainbows. So, yeah, so let me show you, so if you're watching from the Kickstarter, hello. So this is the person you're supporting, and now I'm going to be showing you some of the stuff that you're going to be getting with the Kickstarter reward, with the Kickstarter books when they come in. So the first thing that everyone is going to be getting, because we broke that 5,001 mark that I was really pushing for, at the last minute, because I really thought that we were going to, like, the campaign was going to do something stupid, like end at either 4,995 or like 5,001. So I figured, let me try to get a print out of this, since this, so we can kind of push it over. So this is the print that everyone is going to be getting, all the physical backers, including the digital backers. Digital backers will be getting a PDF of this print as well. So it's 5.5, 8.5, and it's signed, and yeah, so it's like, so that's the print that is going to be in everybody's physical order. And these are the little reward kits that I've been putting together. At least, using this to keep my mind off of the missing boxes. So this is the reward kit that everyone is going to be, again, all physical orders are going to be getting in their orders. So right out the gate, these are the trading cards that I am very happy that we were able to unlock in this campaign. It looked a little hairy for a little bit. I really wanted I really wanted to do these cards. So I'm really happy that you all gave me the opportunity to do them. So so everybody is going to be getting this sheet with the cards. And as you can see, it's the main 9 characters of the series. And they all have individual bios on the back so that you get to learn a little bit more about them, about the characters. So everyone, all the physical backers are going to be getting this sheet of cards as well. So the other thing also that everyone is going to be getting is this postcard of the cover. It's kind of like the virgin cover of issue 3. And it has a save the date on the back. So as if you didn't know, I have already committed to a date for the 4th issue to premiere on March 14th, 2022. So keep an eye out for that. So this card also serves, so you can hang it up, and it also serves as a reminder as to when issue 4 is going to be released. So that's another thing that you're getting. So so this is the sticker that for a little bit I was afraid we weren't going to get. So this is the sticker that all the physical orders are also going to get as well. What's funny is that a lot of people had asked if I was going to do this as a magnet. So I don't know, maybe that's something to think of next time, to do this as a magnet instead of a sticker. I don't know. So which would you prefer, magnets or stickers? But I guess we can make that a stretch goal. It's just like, oh, if we get X amount, your sticker turns into a magnet. And the last thing in this little kit is a little bonus card that I made that explains EGORAVEN's name on the back. I was pretty chuffed to come up with this in-story idea for why EGORAVEN is named EGORAVEN. And I thought it would be fun to just make a little card, so that everybody can learn, why she has such a weird name, I guess. So in case you can't see it on the screen, because I don't know if my camera is not quite focusing on that. So the card is, what's in a name? EGORAVEN's name was originally from the ancient High Elvish word for beloved, EGORAVEN. So although I'm still debating whether that is the actual pronunciation for it, because I'm kind of leaning towards I originally got the idea from a Gaelic dictionary, but I kind of like the idea of it being more like Swedish, where the spelling looks nothing like the way it's pronounced. French is kind of the same way too. So even my pronunciation may be technically incorrect to my own canon. So the name was chosen by her father, Alaric, king of the Edenron unicorns. Her name ended up EGORAVEN instead because her mother, Hannah, a human woman turned unicorn, could not pronounce the name correctly. So that's why EGORAVEN is named EGORAVEN. She literally, when I thought about it a little bit more, I realized she literally has the elvish, version of Aquafina, of being named Aquafina. Poor girl. Why do I do this? Why do I do this stuff to my character? So yeah, so this is going to be the little package. Yeah, the little package that everyone is going to be getting in their, in the physical orders. Like I said, digital orders will get a digital version of the print. So let's see. So, okay. Will we see more of Kathy the Fox from the fourth issue of Tall Tales Thieves Quest? Well, I mean, it's like, so I'm going to be working on some Tall Tales inking, once I get through, this part of the live stream. So we can talk more about Tall Tales, in a bit. So yeah, so let's hold that thought. Yeah, so EGORAVEN. Right, yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm going to allow every variation of pronunciation, because like I said, it's like, it's most likely, it's not even, like, how I'm pronouncing it is not even canon either. Because like I said, I like the idea of it not being pronounced the way it looks, in original Elvish. So, it's like, so yeah, so that's how that story is going to go. So yeah, so that's going to be in all the main packages. And again, if you follow me on Facebook, I have already posted the code for the bonus acrylic pins that, like I said, you have to follow me on my main Facebook page, which you can find at egoworks.com. And yeah, just actually look, you can actually see it here. So it's like, it's DAPHNE.LAGE, all lowercase. So that's my Facebook page. So there's a code, there's a post, you just scroll down a little bit. It's one of the first, I think, like 3 or 4 posts. So there's a code there that when prompted in the survey, which you should have gotten already, if you put that code in from Facebook, you will also get this set of acrylic pins put into your package. So yeah, so follow me on Facebook. Remember, you don't have to friend me on Facebook. Just go ahead and follow, and you'll be able to see the post. Everything, all my posts are open. I don't have any private posts on my private account, technically my personal account. So yeah, so you'll be able to find the code very easily. So yeah, so it has to be my main my main personal page, not the EgoWorks page. So yeah, so if you want to get these acrylic pins added to your order, just go get that code and put it in your survey when prompted. And lastly, just, it's like, I had a debate as to whether to give everybody the cards in a pack form or in that, or in this, or in this sheet. And pretty much I was told that this was preferable because then you could just hang it up and, and they're right there. Or if you just want to put it in a binder, you can already do that. So everything outside of the Kickstarter, I then put together in little packs like these because I just like the idea of packs. Yeah, I should, JD joked that I should buy some gum and put a gum in each pack, or else it's like, why have a pack if you don't have gum in it, but I really like the look of these packs. I'm going to make these available in future campaigns as add-ons. And so when you buy the cards through the add-ons, you're going to get them like this. Slab the cards? Why, of course. So, of course, yes, of course I did. So here are this is my personal stash, by the way, of my cards, because I like to keep them in the top loaders. So yeah, oh yeah, and this is the special card that's going to be going with the anyone who get the Catch the Rainbow edition, which was the holo versions of issues 1, 2, and 3, and you get the exclusive. Well, you get an exclusive set of the bookmark. Okay, yeah, here we go. You get the bookmark, and you get the metal trading card. As you can see, they're metal. So you'll get this with your Catch the Rainbow orders. So yeah. So as you can see, aside from the individual comics, I pretty much have everything in house. So yeah. So when the comics come, it's just I'm just gonna be sitting wrapping everything, and then probably by probably around the 15th of November, I'm going to start sending the first of those orders should be going out. So it's not going to take that long. If of course if I can get them out sooner, I will. It's just that, you know, I don't like to go to the post office piecemeal. But now for the I guess it's like the last thing that we don't have to wait for, at least, is that this was the book that was missing. that I just got today. This was in one of the boxes. So yeah, so this is going to be, so yeah, so now I'm able to pack everybody's orders once the comics come. So yeah, because it's like a lot of people got the catch-up level, which I want to thank everybody who did. About 50 of you ordered the catch-up level, which means that 50 of you are new readers to to my books and to my campaigns. So you wanted to catch up in all at once. So I just want to thank everybody for that. I also want to thank everybody who was there from the beginning and picked up just alone issue 3 because you were just continuing with the collection thing. Actually, I just want to thank everybody who supported the campaign. I mean, even the people who I'm even going to thank the bot who always puts $1 in. It's like, I just want to thank everybody for supporting the campaign. I'm really glad that everyone's enjoying the book. And I'm really looking forward to getting more of these issues out. And speaking of that, so this, ladies and gentlemen, when I say I like to get my books done in advance before a campaign, I mean it. So this was one of the packages that I was afraid was lost and was found. And this is the trade paperback this is my proof for the trade paperback that collects issues 1 through 4, which is funny to say because I'm just waiting for all the issue 3s to come in tomorrow so I can finish off this campaign. So yes, thank you. So yes, so this is the proof for it. So this is the back cover. Of course, right off the bat, I already see like a bunch of things that I want to change about it, but that's the whole thing about getting a proof, so that by the time you get the book and you finally see the campaign, the book is pretty much exactly the way I want it. I'm probably going to play around more with my font choice here. That type of thing. I'm probably going to enlarge the spine, the text on the spine, because it looks like I can make it larger than what I originally thought I could. Like, I had a lot more space than I originally thought. I just find it funny that Rillian's ear is exactly on the spine. I'm not sure if I'm really bothered by that or not. I'm afraid if I try to push him off here, it might kind of mess with the symmetry that I have on the cover. So I'm going to have to test that a bit to see. It's like, maybe if I if he moves over a little bit to get that ear off the spine, maybe, it won't look as bad. But this is the things that I think about when I get a proof. It's like, okay, it's like, is it exactly how I want it? So yeah, so just looking on the cover, that's what I'm already thinking. The inside. So this is, so already this is I'm really chuffed with how this came out. I was really wondering how the tapestry was going to look. So I'm just really happy with the end papers here. And pretty much it's like, so here we go. So yeah, so it's volume 1, collecting issues 1 through 4. And I'm going to give everybody a quick flip through. And, and like you can see, it's a full color trade paperback. I really have to fight the urge every time I look at these pages. I really have to fight the urge to go back into the files and fix up the artwork even more. I just like, no, it's like, it's done. Let it go. Save that effort for for issue 6. It's like, actually, it's like, yeah, it's for issue 5, because issue 5 is completely flatted. I just have to start actually coloring it. That's the only thing that's left. It's lettered already, so that's done. I just have to color it now. So that's where my effort should go, not in fixing more panels in the previous issues. It's like, sometimes you just have to let it go. Yes, it's older artwork, and we just have to let it go. So already, so I pretty much really like the way it came out. The printing's really good. The colors, are exactly the way I was expecting. Probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce the pages a little bit so I can get the artwork out of the gutter more, so that it doesn't feel like I have to open it too much, just to be able to get to these word balloons that are more on the edges. So probably that's what I'm going to do with this. But other than that, it's like everything else, like it's, I'm really happy with everything else. It's just, it's just, layout choices that I made that it's like, okay, hello, Mr. Sideburns. Hello, welcome. We are just going through, we're just doing a quick flip through of the proof for my volume 1 trade paperback for EGORAVEN, which is special to all you watching, because you're not going to see this again until mid 2022. So this is your sneak peek into this book that I'm looking to release probably around July. So that's what I'm planning for this right now. So yeah, so that's probably the only real change that I'm going to be making, is getting artwork out of the spine, giving more breathing room on the spine. So let's do more of a flip through. But yeah, I'm really really happy. I already, and mind you, it's like I already corrected a color issue in one of the panels. So yeah, so like immediately I'm looking at for stuff that it's like, oh, I should have fixed that. So okay, that came out pretty good too, because in the original I used more of a flat tone to do the blush, and then it's like for the trade I decided, let me soften that up a bit and use an airbrush, and I was a little concerned as to how it would look, but it came out exactly the way I was hoping, so that worked out really well. So that's issue 2. Yeah, one of the reasons why I put a mature labels on this. So yeah, so if you're just seeing this for the first time, yeah, so I am listing EGORAVEN as for mature readers, due to like violence and adult situations. Because yeah, especially for stuff like this, and especially for some kind of weird conversations that comes up, and then the violence ramps up and everything. So yeah, so this is going to be, yeah, so this is a mature audience's a story, because as I've mentioned in several other live streams, interviews, I'm an adult making fantasy comics for other adults. So yeah, that's how I look at this. I'm not, it's like if you have precocious readers for children, as children, I highly suggest you read through this first and then, decide from there. But, children's books are not my default setting. So my work shouldn't be assumed to be immediately for children, especially this one, Tall Tales. It's even then, it's like for 12 and up and whatnot. But this one, definitely, I did not make this book with children in mind. So yeah, so that's my thing. It's like I'm literally not here to entertain your children. But if you want, to give this book to your kid, read it first and make sure you know what you're doing. That's, that what you're giving them. So that's all I ask, pretty much. So now I don't know if we're heading into spoiler territory if I flip past this, because now this is issue 3 that everybody is going to be getting in the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to flip a little quickly through this part. So, so view at your own risk. If you're the type that doesn't like spoilers or anything, this might not, you might want to like wait until I'm done with this section. So yeah, so this is issue 3 that we just finished the Kickstarter for. And this is where the story really starts to ramp up and puts our girl into the main adventure she's supposed to be on. And again, more spoilers. This is the first time you're going to see a flip through of issue 4. So again, if you don't want to be spoiled on anything, if this is not, you don't want, you're not into spoilers or seeing things in advance, I don't know, go watch something else right now. Come back in a couple of minutes. So this is issue 4, which will be on Kickstarter March 14th. In 2022. So we're going to do a flip through of that right now too. So here we go. So this is issue 4. This is really quickly. This is probably my favorite scene out of all the issues so far. And what's funny is that it's just a talking scene. It's not an action scene. It's not anything else. It's just two people talking, and it's my favorite scene so far in all the 5 issues. So, funny how that works, right? So this is. Oh. And there. And again, it's like I'm really happy with the way these end papers came out. I'm really happy with that. And there we go. So here is the first ever reveal of the EGORAVEN Heir of the First Unicorn Volume 1 trade paperback, premiering on Kickstarter in July. 2022. I'm pretty sure it's July. So, so yeah, so it collects issues 1 through 4. And like I said, issue 5 is in the works. I just have to start coloring that, and that'll be done. And that should be coming out at the end of 2022. And then, holy crap, I'm going to have to start working, actually drawing out issue 6 very, very soon. I mean, I want to actually start doing that probably before the month ends, just to get that process started. So here we are. So here is, you know, the sneak peek of everything that these are the 2 books that I thought lost and now were found. So UPS is off the hook right now, for now. Hey Pops, how you doing? Hey Pops. Yeah, so again, just going through you know, some books that I thought UPS had lost, but they didn't. Just turned out a neighbor had them. And again, I just want to thank Pops too for all the help that he always gives my campaigns. He always gives my campaigns a lot of love. He allows me to post, you know, he allows me to spam his groups and stuff. So I'm really appreciative of that. Especially with Facebook, they really tried to throttle me this time around. So I really appreciated the ability to be able to post to your group and get the word out. So thank you so much for that. And you know, and the of course the bringing of people to the campaign and whatnot. You know, you're always a help to the cause. So yeah, so that's the reveal of the proof for volume 1, and that, I think that pretty much, you know, gets us up to date. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely, yeah. I definitely owe you a CromCon. I couldn't make the one this for October because, like I said, I was away, and I definitely wasn't in the mood after thinking my books got lost. So, you know, so I'll be more prepared next time. So yeah, so now I guess what we're going to be working on is the never-ending Tall Tales issue 6. Holy crap. I think I must have started this issue when we went on lockdown, and here we are, you know, a year and a half later, and I still haven't finished it. But not for nothing, though. I did get other things. You know, I did get, you know, trade paperbacks done. I did get some, you know, I did get, you know, 5 issues, you know, of EGORAVEN, so it's not like I wasn't doing anything else. It's just that this issue got completely sidelined in favor of all these other books, especially when we started releasing the trades again from the very beginning. So here's volume 1 and volume 2. It's like there was a change in the schedule, and then we decided to change it back to the original idea. Volume 3 for Tall Tales, we were going to do in November, and then something came up, and we were going to change the date to January. And now we're back in November. So I just have to finish up putting together the file for volume 3. And probably by the end of this month, probably the last week, Tall Tales Thieves Quest volume 3 will be hitting Kickstarter. So keep an eye out for that. So, you know, so yeah, so we started doing everything from the beginning. So Tears of the Mother got slightly sidelined, unfortunately. So I think I have like 12 more pages of this to ink. So yeah, so I'm like really slowly trying to get through them. Oh, very slowly, obviously. So yeah. So let me get my stuff out. let me get my pens ready, and then we can start doing some. Oh, actually, this should be here. We can start doing some actual inking. Okay. So I am using this copy of issue 4 as my inking reference to because the inking that I'm using on EGORAVEN is different from the inking that I'm using on Tall Tales, so I actually have to go back into earlier issues to make sure that I'm keeping, everything kind of consistent. So I have my reference book out. So So as always, we are going to be using rapidiographs on these pages. I only like to use microliners on more like pinups and stuff, or like simpler like convention pieces and sketch covers, just because the paper is different. So this is actually Strathmore Bristol that I'm using, which I like the way the rapidiographs work on them. So I always use rapidiographs for these pages. So that's what I'm going to do. So, okay, let's get our background music going. And let's see. So hopefully that's... Hey, George! Hey, George! Oh, yeah, you missed it. You're gonna have to do the replay. I revealed the proof. I actually got my books. They weren't misdelivered by UPS. They were just at a neighbor's. And I had to wait for them to come back from vacation for me to get my boxes. So I just did an unveiling of the proof for volume 1. So make sure you catch it on the replay, because I do a full flip through on it. But so for everybody just joining us, we found the boxes that we thought UPS lost. No, UPS really did deliver them. Just my neighbor had them, and I had to wait for them to come back from their vacation for me to get the boxes. So everything is all right and good in the world right now. So now I'm going to no, for real, yeah. I mean, it's just been crazy for all of us. Hey Meredith, how you doing? Yes, so if you don't, so like I said, they found the books. Oh yeah, no, I saw you comment on on my Facebook post. So yes, and if you didn't see it, I did a reveal, a flip through of the volume 1 proof. So everybody, check me out on the replay if you missed it. So, okay. So, I'm going to start inking this. As always, if you have questions you want me to talk about, you have any questions you want me to answer, if you want anything me to talk about, go right ahead and put it in the chat, and I'll talk and ink at the same time. Tell me if the music is a little too loud, and I'll lower it. I mean, because I can barely hear it in my ears, so it seems okay to me. So, but let me just adjust it a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so I lowered it, more, so hopefully I'm not competing with it. Oh, yes, and unlike what Facebook keeps telling me, this is, I paid for this subscription, so they shouldn't be copyright claiming me at all. But Facebook is, bizarre like that. It's if you do a search on Epidemic Sound for medieval music, this is the playlist that comes out. So if you wanted to to find music, you know, for your background. So yeah. Okay, so here we go. So let's. You see, I felt that working on Tall Tales, I needed more appropriate music. Oh, you know, okay. So, oh, that's right. You had. Let's get to your question too. So what are my plans for the 1,000 subscribers on the channel? So yes, my YouTube, yes, I am at, last I checked, I was at 915 subscribers. I'm very close to 1,000, of course. And what I was planning on doing is probably doing another art supply giveaway for the 1,000. So yeah, so I think when I did 500, I did an art supply giveaway, and a lot of people really liked it. So I'm planning the same thing for that. I do have some kits and some markers and paper and whatnot. Like, it's going to be kind of a comprehensive kit. You know, like if you wanted to get started on doing something, I have an entire kit for that. So that's what I'm planning for the 1,000 giveaway. You know, so yeah, so that's what I'm planning on that. And to go back to your. Oh, okay. Oh, well, it's like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you. You know, I really like the way the interiors came out. I would love to do a hardcover edition, but it's like, it would cost me as much to get one hardcover as it did for me to get 6 proofs. So, although I'm kind of really, really tempted to do that though, because I really do want to see this in hardcover. So we'll see. Depending on how I get the design to my satisfaction and fix everything, I might splurge and get a hardcover edition of it, just to have it, you know. But yeah, so this is the question that was asked, the Tall Tales question that was asked before. So, Kathy, okay, that's one of the Earl's, I guess, concubines, I guess. And yeah, as far as I know, she's just a one-off character. JD, who wrote the story, I mean, he has pretty much every character mapped out, pretty much. So I really don't think there's anything more to that character than what we saw in that 4th issue. So, well, the 4th volume. Yeah, it's like I would have to look for the actual issue for it. Actually, doesn't she appear in the second volume? No, I think she appears in the 3rd volume. For those of you not familiar with Tall Tales, so I'm going to be flipping through. Actually, no, I think she's in this, I think she's somewhere in here. I think. Or she might be in the, no, she might actually be in the next volume. Yeah, she might definitely be in the next volume. She's not in this one. But yeah, but like I said, JD has every character pretty much mapped out. So yeah, so I'm not expecting that character to come back. Oh well, I guess we could try a metal playlist for the next one. You know, it's just that this one just seemed more appropriate right now. But yeah, but technically, depending on the type of music, you know, it's more mood than anything. Oh, hello there. Hello. Welcome. Look at that. Even the parrot agrees. Welcomes you. So yeah. So. Oh wait, so Peak Out 183. Are you the one with the in at UPS? And you know, you said that you contacted your contact at UPS to help find my packages. If that's you, I appreciate what you did, and I thank you for the sympathetic vibes from everybody on the Kickstarter chat. Yeah, so at least, you know, luckily, you know, we can we don't have to rant about UPS. Oh, there you go. So yes, thank you. So thank you so much. Yes. So you see, all is well. All is well now. Oh, there we go. So thank you. So thank him for me. Yes. Yes. It's like, you know, even though, you know, it's like, look, the boxes had to be somewhere. So, you know, I thank you for his mojo. Oh, well, yes. It's like every time what I do is I update, I post an update on the on Kickstarter itself, which should email everybody. I mean, everybody should, like you should have gotten emails from the last 2 updates I did this morning about the whole boxes were lost and boxes were found. So yes, so when everything starts shipping, I will send out emails through the Kickstarter website to everybody who backed. Will get an email with that update. Oh, okay. I mean, it's like, yeah, if, like, if, because also when I send out, well, oh, no, so what happens is that, so not only will you get an email from Kickstarter, when I do the update, you will also get individual tracking numbers. So when I use stamps.com, and whenever I send out a label, as long as you give me, well, as long as you have an email address listed with Kickstarter, that goes in the stamps.com program, and then once I print the label, it sends the tracking number to you. So yeah, you will be able to know exactly when everything is being delivered to your PO box, because you will have the tracking number. And if some reason you don't get a tracking number, just feel free to email me. Again, it's like email me, or you can DM me through Facebook, or you can send me. Facebook would be easier if for some reason you can't email me, and I'll just send you the tracking number that way. So yeah, it's like you can head over to egoworks.com and you can just email me directly, or if you prefer social media, I'm mostly on Facebook. My Twitter is kind of on lockdown, so unless but you're one of my Twitter friends, so you should be able to DM me through Twitter as well. So there you go. So you can contact me either through Facebook or Twitter, or you can just email me directly if you don't get the tracking number. Instagram, I don't pay attention too much. Their interface is a little weird, so I'm always missing people's messages. So that's why I take, if you try to contact me on Instagram, I take a little too long to answer. It's because I'm not really keeping an eye out, because their interface is weird. So yeah, so if you need to contact me directly, it's either on Twitter if you're already on my if we follow each other, but mostly on Facebook. You can DM me, and then just you can just email me directly through the website. Oh, nothing happened. Nothing happened to my Twitter account, or at least nothing happened when I last checked it. No, I just have a lot of their restrictions turned on for Twitter, because it's like I want to keep all the weirdos at bay. So yeah, so there's nothing wrong with the with Twitter. I'm just not. Yeah, unless I think like it only allows you to DM me if on Twitter if we both follow each other, or we're both Twitter friends or whatever. So yeah, so that should work fine. Yeah, okay. I just had to go check my Twitter feed really quick. It's like, what do you mean there's something wrong with it? No, it's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's the thing with Twitter. It's not that. It's not that big a deal. Too many people on Twitter who what do you mean? Oh no, it's like, but the thing is that you should be able to see my posts. It's just that I really restrict who can DM me, and I have it set up so that we have to be either following each other, or you have to be following me. In order to contact me, like I said, Facebook is easier. Facebook is easier, or just email me directly. No, because it's like part of the things about me locking the DMs down on Twitter, is that we used to have this woman who it's like, you know, it's like she was one of these types that it's like she always had to like friggin' hall monitor. She always had to like monitor like who we were tweeting, who we were retweeting, who was following us, and she would always like, she was especially doing this to JD. Oh, it's like, you know, you're following this person and that person and that person. It's like, oh, and you know, the whole, you know, oh, they're really, you know, questionable and this, that, and the other thing. And we were like going, lady, mind your own business, you know. It's like, how much time do you have that it's like you're contacting people on Twitter at 2 a.m. because you didn't like who they were retweeting, you know, and you were going through who they, you know, it's like, geez, it's like, so yeah, so that's, so I kept my, my DMs closed mostly, because of that, because it's like, there are people on that platform who would say that they don't know how to act. They really don't. Like, they think that they could just contact you out of the blue, like we're friends or like we're related or something, you know, like it's like, you know, like if you're not calling me on my phone, we don't know each other like that. You know, it's like, you know, I mean, it's funny listening to a lot of this canned music, you know, you know, like this, you know, epidemic sound stuff. You would think that they would have like improved on synthesizer music, the sound of it after all this time. You know, but it's like, no, it's like a synthesizer still always sounds like a synthesizer, you know? You're not fooling me with those fake violins. Oh, okay. Ever thought about cutting and making videos of the comics as an animated comic with the music? Yes, actually I have. It's just finding the time to actually do it. Yeah, no. I've tried, yeah, I've kind of like mapped out, like, you know, like figuring out like how to do that, and you know, it's like, but yeah, it's like it requires a lot of like, I was thinking also of like doing animatics too, where it's like it's actually like has limited animation, or it's like, you know, like the or to just straight up do like raw sketching, you know, telling new stories and whatnot. Oh, yeah, no, I'm working on it. No, I really do. It's like, actually, yeah, it's like, yeah, I have it in my YouTube notebook, because I was trying to remember all the stuff that I was talking to you about Kickstarter. So yeah, so it's going to be a two-part video. It's going to be 5 things I learned from Kickstarter running my own campaigns, and 5 things I learned from Kickstarter watching other people's campaigns. You know, yeah, right, yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, but you know, I've been really looking into that, especially the animatics, and like, you know, like doing like those rough sketches, and then having, you know, like really limited animation and acting out scenes and whatnot. But yeah, it's just actually prioritizing the time to do that. You know, because it's like, you know, like right now it's like I'm kind of in the middle of like really working on audiobooks, and I know I keep talking about the audiobooks, but I am working on them. It's just finally being satisfied with it enough to actually start putting them out. And then turning those audiobooks into animatics. So yeah. Yeah, it's kind of funny how everybody says that. Yeah, well, he's actually, you know, he has an outside job that he goes to, so you know, I can't blame him for his time. Oh, honey. Yeah, that's definitely on the list. That's definitely on the list. Do not start your very first Kickstarter campaign with a 20K goal. You know, no, for real. It's like, it's that, yeah, that what I learned from other people's campaigns is going to be a lot of, what were you thinking? Yeah, no, it's that's why it needed to be 2 separate videos, because what I learned from these things and what other people learned from these things are 2 different things. Yeah. I know, and it's always better to learn from other people's mistakes. Well, yeah, of course, yes. That's definitely what everybody does anyway. Yeah. And of course, speaking of JD, just remember everybody that he does have a Kickstarter for the first Oswald trade paperback, in case everybody needs reminding. That it's a volume 1. It collects the first 3 issues of Passing Queens and Making Homes, and it also includes the My First Day one-shot, which is literally Oswald's first day. You know, so it's like it's very literal when we say My First Day. So yeah, so he is on Kickstarter right now with 14 days left to go, and the link is in the show notes below. So yes, if you want to link directly to that, that's where it is. And I just realized all this time I didn't have my proper frame up. Hold on, here we go. There we go. All this time, look at that. All this time I'm running around with my screen naked. You know. So now I'm feeling, you know, okay, now it looks better. It's like, where's my aesthetic? You know? Yeah, sure. Anytime. Just I guess like send just DM me with what you're looking for, and yeah, let's get another article going. Glenn has a magazine called Comics Unlimited that's also available. You can get on Amazon. If you want, you can put a link in the chat so everybody knows where to get it. And I've written like 2 articles for you already about the process. So well, yeah, it's like, so Comics Unlimited. Yes, I've written 2 articles about the art process for Comics Unlimited. Like I said, you can get it on Amazon. Yeah, definitely contact me, and no, actually, you know what? I should put the links. I should put the links to those on my website. Again, it's just remembering everything that I have to do. So yeah, it's called Comics Unlimited, and I'm pretty sure you can find it on Amazon, right, Glenn? Like I said, Glenn, just put a link to it in the chat, and you know what? And I'll take that and I'll put it in the show notes as well. So yeah, we'll do that so everyone can find them easier. Oh, okay, so he's about to, yeah, so Glenn is putting, the link to it on YouTube, in the YouTube chat. So, yeah, so if you guys are watching on YouTube, they're going to be in the chat. Oh, is that what it is they're acting up to? Because I know that I have my thing set up. Put it in the comments. Oh wait, is the comments active until after the stream? You know what? Put it in. Yeah. Where can you put it? You know what? DM me the link. Just go to Facebook and DM me the link, and I'll put it up. Like I said, I'll put it in the show notes so that everybody can link to it. Can click on the link to the. Actually, let me see if I can see it. Hold on, let me see if I can, let's see. Oh yeah, no, it blocks out the link. Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, I'll DM it out. I'll DM it out. And how come my music stopped? What the heck? Did it finish? Oh, okay. All right. All right, there we go. Yeah, so yeah, after the stream, I'll put in the show notes and I'll send you the link to Comics Unloaded. There's the link. There's the link. Okay, hold on. All right, let me see if. Yeah, I guess every time I open up another window. Oh, okay, no, the music is still going. Okay. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so I sent you the link to your Twitter in your Twitter DM. So yeah, you should see it, but now the link. So yeah, so I put it in your I DM'd you directly with the link, and I'm gonna put the link also in the show notes once the stream is done. Oh, yes, actually, I have. I think I actually gained, I did it for the Kickstarter, and I think I actually gained people from the YouTube because of that. So, yes, I'm very happy to be able to have access to the community tab. So, yeah, I'll be posting about this stream in the community tab once it's done. Oh, good. Okay, good. You got it. All right, great. So, yeah, so I have to do more articles for that magazine. So, yes. Oh, hello. Hi. Nice to see you here. Thank you for coming. Oh, hey there! Nice to see you! Welcome to the live stream. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I try. That's all I can do. It's like I try. Yeah, it's like I have to keep looking at my previous issues to make sure I'm inking consistently. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, still alive. Hello. Yes, me too. Yeah, so it's like I have to keep looking at a previous issue to make sure I'm inking consistently to the issue, because like I stated before, I found myself inking EGORAVEN a lot differently. A combination of the fact that it's in color, and also it's like I'm just trying something different with that book. The short stories that I've been inking with it. Excuse me. Where I'm going more for like bolder, cleaner lines and less thin lines, like just really just like it looks more like a coloring book. Because it looks more like a coloring book. So let me see if I can find a sample of it. Nah, I don't have anything readily available right now. So where Tall Tales, I was putting in all this detail, all this detail in it. EGORAVEN's kind of the opposite, where I'm actually putting in less detail, because like I said, it's more for color and more for just experimenting in general. I'm playing around with a more organic line style, where I'm kind of freehanding a lot of architectural elements, as opposed to like constantly ruling everything out. Just to see, I'm trying to get like a more like I said, for lack of a better word, a more like organic, naturalistic style. I'm not at a point where it's like it's exactly what I want, but it's closer to what I'm looking for. But because of that, it's like I have to make sure that I'm inking Tall Tales the way that, consistent with the previous issues, as opposed to bringing in that other style that I'm working with on the EGORAVEN books. Oh, some lettering directly on those pages. No, we haven't done that in years. Because I used to do that on the really early versions of Tall Tales. I would print out the lettering and glue them directly onto the page. And the end result after all these years would be exactly the way you would think, because it's like I gotta show you these, because we broke out one of the other comics that we used to do back in the day. It's a book called Dreamweavers that JD did with another artist friend of ours, and he was looking to re-letter them, and and we're looking to get it colored so that we can actually kickstart the series again and actually finish the series. And just to give you just to give you an idea. This is what we did on these pages, is that we glued the lettering directly onto the pages. And these pages are, what, like from the 90s or something? And this is what happened. When he pulled out all the pages, all the lettering fell off. Look at that. All those yellow stains is where all the lettering used to be. You know, and look at this mess. I mean, look at this mess that we have to clean up. I mean, it's like, look, this is part of the lettering that's still stuck on the page. Look at that. Oh, hello! Oh, it's official. I got my Jake and Joe back. Now I have a proper stream. Oh, letter on the page. No, we didn't do that. No, I think like the closest we got was like something like this with the hand done the hand done sound effects. You know, I really shouldn't be mixing up these pages because they're not numbered. All the numbers fell off too. But it's like, but that's what we used to do. We used to print them out and then we would glue them down. So now it's like we're spending all this time touching up the pages just to clean all that up. You know, actually, what was funny is that back in our high school days, all our teachers insisted that we use rubber cement. That rubber cement was the proper glue to use on paper. You know, on all these projects that we were doing, and so that's what that is. What they never told us, though, is that over time, rubber cement eats through the paper, and like I said, all like our lettering disintegrated and it stained the actual paper. That hold on, I'm getting my wow. It's almost been 2 hours already. I mean, wow. Oh, no, yeah, I don't have anything readily available to show what we used to do. And yeah, so all the lettering disintegrated. And it's like, and you know, and then it leaves like these yellow stains on the original artwork. That's why when you see like really old pages, really old pages from 30 years ago. I mean, Jesus Christ. When you see pages from like 30 years ago or even more, especially when they do those giant album editions, that you see like all the whiteout and all the rubber cement, and you see all the stains just destroying the paper. And it's like, yeah, that's what that is. Whether rubber cement is a cheap glue, I don't know, but it was the glue that all our teachers were telling us was the correct glue to use. In certain cases, the old ways are best. Not these ways, though. Not the one that I just showed you. Rubber cement is not the best way. Yeah, stay away from rubber cement, kids. It'll destroy your artwork. Let's see. It's like, so, have you seen my I haven't, but I will check it out after the show. If you want, leave a link. It's like people are having problems leaving a link in maybe because if you're a YouTube channel, it might allow you to leave a link for another YouTube channel, so you can try to go ahead. And then I'll check it out, and then you know. We'll see from there. You know, it's like, yeah, you would think, right? Yeah, it's like, you know, but no, that was the stuff all our teachers would tell us what to do. yeah, that's the thing. What Glenn is talking about is actually using like an Ames writing guide, lettering guide, and actually drawing out the lines, and it's like, and inking, inking the lettering directly on the paper. It's like, yeah, I don't think we ever did that. Yeah, it's like, I think that by the time we started, we were literally using a dot matrix printer to print out lettering and gluing it down onto our pages. That was how, we thought we were being, I mean, it's like, it sounds horrific now, but it was the height of technology at the time, okay? So I'm pretty much almost done with this piece. I don't think I have anything else. I think it looks pretty much done, because it's like, what I like to do is to see it on the screen, and it allows me to catch anything that I missed, and it seems pretty much done. So yeah, look at that. I have to fix that already. Oops. Okay, I messed that up. You see, one line too many. One line too many. Okay. So that's pretty much the finished page. So at least I can scan this in and get another get 2 more pages back, into the actual layout in InDesign. Slowly this book is coming together. So okay, so let's pretty much end that here. Okay, there we go. So let me just move this stuff to the side here. So yeah, so like I said, this was the issue that I was using to make sure that my inking was consistent, because something has to be consistent, So there we go. Okay, so all right, so we had a kind of a lively chat today, so that was pretty good. So all's well that ends well with all the books. Like I said, UPS made it out alive, so we're thankful for that. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Yeah, well, hopefully this whole thing was just a fluke, because I wasn't here to be on top of the packages. So at least next time I know if anything looks like it's missing, I should go check the neighbors first before screaming for UPS blood on Twitter. But again, though, really, if they want people to not go after them on Twitter, I would have rather have dealt with a representative than felt like going to Twitter was my only option to get in contact with somebody. So, they still need to fix a couple of things. That and pictures of when they deliver, of where they put the boxes. So, okay. So that's pretty much it for me. I hope everybody enjoyed today's live stream. Like I told Meredith, I do really have some edited videos in the works, so you don't have to listen to that. I have 2 videos that I'm editing right now that hopefully, I haven't decided if I want to stockpile videos and start uploading them for the beginning of the year, or oh, you too, Meredith. You too. See you later. Or if I just want to start releasing them as I finish them. So we'll see about that, depending on how many videos I'm able to get together. If anything, I'll probably do live streams every Wednesday, and maybe like an upload every Friday. Maybe, like I said, depending on how many of these videos I can get done in advance. So, what's going on over here? Jesus. You see, it's like, because it's like, I have, I'm using this cordless headphones, and sometimes it's a little too much. Hold on. There we go. Something like that. Something like that. So yeah, so I'm just going to yeah, so I'm just going to decide what I'm going to do with the videos after I'm done editing these two, and then we can go from there. So tomorrow I should be getting my books. Everyone will get an update about that when that happens, you know, so we get proof of life on the comics. So that's pretty much it for me. I hope you enjoyed all the reveals and, you know, showing off all the Kickstarter stuff that you guys are going to be getting when I start, you know, packing everything up. But, you know, and yeah, and like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the looking, you know, the proof flip through that I did. Yeah, because now it's like you're not going to see that until July 2022. So, so there you go. So everybody got an exclusive today. So, thank you so much for making it through another live stream with, I was about to say with your ears intact, but maybe not after that that noise. And extra love to everybody in the chat. Like I said, it was lively today, so thank you. The last couple of live streams were a little quiet, so I was a little worried there for a minute. So okay, so you can you can head over on, let's see, what else? Just, you know, you can head on over to my main portfolio site at egoworks.com, EGOWORKS, where you can find links to all of my galleries. Oh, look at that. You would think that I didn't know how to do this. There we go. Much better. Now it's kind of like the official end of the show. So my social media sites are right here, or you can head on over to egoworks.com, where you can see all of my social media sites listed there. But like I said before, mostly I post to Facebook. And especially if you like seeing like sketches and work in progress stuff, and, you know, just overall news updates about what's going on and what campaigns, I mostly post to Facebook. You know, yeah, and you can also find me on YouTube, where I try to do these weekly live streams. And like I said, I'm getting back into the edited videos as well, so you can start checking out uploads on, like I said, it's probably going to be Fridays when I start uploading the edited videos, so we'll see how that goes. Right. So yeah, so you can also read the first 5 issues of EGORAVEN, Heir of the First Unicorn, for free in its original black and white format at egoworks.com. Or if you prefer your fantasy to be more of a furry Lord of the Rings adventure, you can follow the link to Tall Tales, TAILSonline.com, and read the first 20 issues of Tall Tales for free. And like I said, keep an eye out for the Kickstarter to Volume 3 of Thieves Quest that we're looking to release probably the last week of November. Like I said, that schedule kind of changed at the last minute, so now I'm catching up, trying to switch everything back to the way it was originally meant. And yeah, and if you want to keep up with all this news and keep track better than I can, don't forget to sign up for our monthly newsletter, where you not only you get free comics, free PDFs, comics as downloadable PDFs, but you'll also get semi-regular updates about all our stuff and whatnot. So, I mean, there's a whole bunch of ways to keep track of what me and JD are doing. And again, it's like one last time before we go. Don't forget to check out the Oswald Chronicles Volume 1 on Kickstarter right now. 14 days left to go. It's the first trade paperback of the Oswald Chronicles. And if you've never heard of Oswald before and you want to check it out, this is the book to do it. This is literally starts the Oswald story from the very beginning. So that's yeah. So 14 days left to go on Kickstarter. Where's my link? There we go. I hate the way it doesn't switch back. So, and that's pretty much it. So, like I said, thank you everybody for joining me today. Hopefully next week, I'll actually be able to show off the actual comics to you and the actual proof for issue 4, which is also coming, because like I said, I like to do as far in advance as possible before a campaign starts. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for me. Again, thank you everybody for joining me and spending your time with me. Whether you were actually watching or just using me as background noise as you work, that's fine too. And yeah, so thank you again. Hail all my egomaniacs out there. Thank you for all of your support for all my work, especially EGORAVEN, Heir of the First Unicorn. And I'll see you on the next live stream. So thanks a lot. And let's see how we're going to go out. Today. Oh, let's go out the usual way. So I'll see everybody on the next live stream. Bye.
You are all weirdos. Ugh.